What's going on, everybody? I just wanted to get on the mic today and talk about E3 and give my thoughts on every single press conference. Like a little review, I guess. Yeah, I'm just going to call it a fucking review. Fuck it. That's what it is. And, I'm going to give it a rating system, all right? 0 out of 5, all right? We'll just start it off with the first, I guess, press con. Nah, it's more like an event. I'm going to go with EA Play. And me being a fan of sports games, I kind of really enjoyed it just because I like Madden and I like FIFA. And what I think they're doing with FIFA by bringing back the FIFA Street game, well, not actual games, but like the game mode, I guess you wouldn't call it. Them bringing back the game mode, I really think that's a real good move on EA's end because that was a very popular game series back in the early 2000s that actually saw them gain a lot of success from that game series. And I really think this is a big move because, as a Madden fan, I've been wanting them to bring back NFL Street since 2005. That's beautiful. But, that's not what this, video is about. We're not going to be talking about sports games. We're going to be talking about all games. But I just wanted to take a minute to talk about what I'm looking at from the sports games. Just get this out of the way now since it was the first thing that was shown. I'm thinking that, like, with Madden, like, the superstar abilities and things, that's going to bring a... I'm not really sure how I feel about it. It kind of looks like it's going to make a lot of people overpowered, especially Patrick Mahomes, because I don't know if you've seen what they've been showing from Patrick Mahomes, but he kind of seems to be a glitch, and we're just going to have to see how this is going to pan out. But with Star Wars, The Fallen Order, whatever the fuck it's called, I think that's what it's called, yeah. It looked okay. It looked like a Star Wars game made by EA. Let's just say that. I'm still going to play it probably just to, fuck around with it and everything, see what it's about, all that shit. But yeah, it looked pretty decent. I'll definitely pick it up and, I didn't really care about the Apex shit cuz I don't really play Apex, but I always love competitive modes and I'm happy to see that they're bringing like a ranked mode to Apex Legends. And after they stopped talking about Madden, I kind of turned it off because, to be honest, I don't really care about the Sims. So I turned it off after that. I was probably at work anyway. But, yeah, out of everything that I saw, it wasn't anything too incredible. It was just a bunch of games that, the sports games I like. So I'll give it like a 6 out of 10 just for the sports games, and I like them. Fuck it. We'll give it a 6.5, actually. Yep, 6.5 final score out of 10 EA Play. You did okay. You did okay for me, personally. Next, we go out to Microsoft, and basically for the past couple years, I've been thinking that Microsoft is on the come up because, I think that the decisions they're making with the Xbox One these days are actually really good, and that they're actually going to be on the come up lately. Just everything that they've been doing with supporting Nintendo and supporting crossplay and bringing their service to PC with Game Pass and everything like that, and the xCloud thing. I think that they've been really making some good decisions with their Xbox branding, and I think that's going to translate into the next console because now that Phil Spencer is head of Xbox and not Don Matrick, I really think that he's going to know exactly what to do with the Xbox Scarlet or whatever the fuck they're going to call it. We don't know yet. Only time will tell what the actual fucking console is called, but from what they showed, it was just a lot of cinematic trailers, and I understand why because, they just acquired these studios that they announced last year, and they really don't have any, direction with the games, any gameplay to show because they probably are in really early development. So, I'll give them a pass on that one. It's still cool to see that Microsoft already has a plan of what they want to do with the Xbox Game Studios and what games they're going to come out with. And Cyberpunk, that stole the show for me because that honestly looks like the coolest game coming out of this E3. Well, not out of this E3, but out of this press conference, like that honestly fucking stole the show for me, and I'm definitely very interested in getting that game when it drops, and I will definitely pick it up day one just because of what we seen and the gameplay that was showed off. Wow, it looks phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm not just saying that because I'm an Xbox fanboy or whatever. I got all consoles, but that stole the show for me. And I like what they announced with Xbox Games Pass PC, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. They showed off a lot of good shit that they're doing, honestly. And the Xbox Scarlet, it sounds great. I mean, so I'm fuck it. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and give him an 8 out of 10. It was pretty decent. I mean, it wasn't the best. It wasn't, we'll get to the best later, but it wasn't the best. But it wasn't the worst, it was pretty fucking good. It was 8 out of 10 worthy, in my opinion. So let's just move on. And now we move on to the laughing stock of the press conference. Well, E3 press conference. You know what I mean. Fuck it. We move on to Bethesda. Bethesda had a really, really fucking shitty show. They come out talking about mobile games, Fallout 76, which is a dead game, and they try to fucking act like people actually like that game, and the crowd was fucking obviously paid off to fucking cheer for the fucking games that were being shown off. Like, dude, we don't give a shit about Fallout 76. That's a dead game. Oh, you're adding Battle Royale to it? Whoa, man. Only fucking game that I saw that they actually fucking showed off that I was actually interested in, well, besides Doom and Wolfenstein, but we already knew about that. Like, the actual game that we didn't know about that I was actually kind of interested in was that Tokyo game, because, I mean, it's made by the creators of The Evil Within, and The Evil Within, both, I haven't played the second one, but the first one, I actually really fucking enjoyed. I still need to play the second one. Maybe I'll play that shit on the channel, who knows, but I just really enjoy the first Evil Within, and I'm kind of excited about the Tokyo game just because of I like the Evil Within. I know the dude is capable of creating really good games, so we'll see what the fuck's gonna happen with this Tokyo game, man. So yeah, I mean that's really all I gotta say about that game. Everything else was just a bunch of shit. I mean, Doom Eternal looks fucking awesome, and I can't believe that's getting on the Switch. Because I know they got the first Doom, but obviously, like, Doom Eternal is going to be a lot more complex to probably put on the Switch than fucking first Doom. So it's going to be fucking interesting to see how the fuck they're even going to get that on the Switch. And let me just say, why the fuck is Elder Scrolls Blades coming to the Switch, man? I mean, I'm probably going to still play it just because it's fucking free, but, like, dude, I didn't really fucking care that that's on the fucking Switch. But you know what? I'll still give it a shot, I'm not going to play it on my phone, but, fuck it. It's a Switch game, so I'll fucking play it, dude. I mean, it's cool to see fucking Bethesda giving Nintendo support and shit. So, fuck it, dude. All in all, I give this press conference a 4 out of 10. There's 2 games I was really excited for. Everything else, I was kind of falling asleep. Like during, like, I was honestly, like, after the first 10 minutes, I started up like fucking Borderlands and started playing that shit, dude, because like that shit was boring. So I just kept that shit on in the background, and I was like, no, I was barely paying attention. Like, I looked obviously, and I was like, okay, that's interesting with like the Tokyo game, but everything else, I was like, fuck this shit. So now we come to Monday, and on Monday we had the PC Gamer Show. And, I mean, it was good. I didn't really watch too much of it because I was at work watching it. So, like, half the time I couldn't really pay attention, but half the time I did pay attention. And from what I saw, I mean, it was pretty good. I mean, they showed off Shenmue. They showed off Borderlands 3. They showed off a bunch of games that, like, were interesting to me. And, it's the PC Gamer Show. You can't really complain. It's not like a fucking, like a full, like, fledged press. Actually, it kind of is, but you know what I mean. It's not like a developer. It's literally like every game coming to PC. Well, actually, technically, was fucking, sponsored by Epic Games Store. But still, man, it was good, in my opinion. I give it a 7 out of 10 because there wasn't anything too crazy shown off. But what they did show was pretty good. Actually, no, fuck it. I gave Microsoft a 7 out of 10. Or 8 out of 10. But fuck it, I'm going to keep the PC Gamer Show at a 7 out of 10 just because there wasn't no Cyberpunk or anything that they showed off. at least to my general knowledge. If there was something crazy they showed off, let me know in the comments below. I'll definitely change my fucking score. And then the other laughing stock, which I don't really honestly think it was as bad as Bethesda, but Ubisoft still really disappointed. I mean, Watch Dogs to me looks like a really good game. I mean, I'm definitely going to play it when it comes out just because, it looked interesting. I'm not going to lie to you. It really did look interesting, but, I mean, it's not fucking, like, phenomenal type shit, but I'm still going to fucking pick it up. I mean, that's the least I can do. Everything else, though, it really wasn't that fucking great. I mean, they always have the Just Dance cringe every year. You're always going to expect that. I don't really give a shit about Ghost Recon. I think the shit they showed off of Rainbow Six, just because I play it, was pretty cool. Because, I mean, like, always Rainbow Six fucking shit is fucking awesome. Quarantine looks fucking wild. That was cool. The fucking, Division bullshit they talked about, I don't really play that game, so I couldn't really say anything about. I mean, Adventure Time and Brawlhalla was pretty cool. I mean, shit, I'll take it. That was fucking dope. But then, like, it really wasn't that great, though, you know? Like, I mean, the things here and there were cool. Watch Dogs was fucking cool, but it seems like after they fucking shown off Watch Dogs, there wasn't that much left to fucking go on. I mean, like, they fucking disappointed by showing fucking Sam Fisher in a fucking phone game. We wanted a whole new Splinter Cell game, but no, they were just like, fuck you fans, we're gonna fucking show off a phone game with Sam Fisher in it. But, I mean, it's fucking whatever, yo. I give this shit a 5 out of 10. It wasn't that great. It wasn't that bad, though. It wasn't, like, fucking terrible, like, fucking the worst press conference I've ever seen, but it's a fucking 5 out of 10. I'll give it that much. Then the next two press conference really saved this press conference. Why the fuck do I keep saying that? This E3 for me. Because Xbox was good, but the other fucking two were shit. PC Gamer Show is good. So we have two good, we have two fucking shit. Right? So then out of nowhere, Square Enix came out. You know? Like, last year, their fucking show wasn't really that interesting. They showed off Kingdom Hearts, yada, yada, yada. Then they had some good games, but it really wasn't all that. Fucking this year, they come out swinging. First thing they show was Final Fantasy VII. That game looks fucking amazing, dude. I watched that shit in awe, dude. That game looks so beautiful. It looks so deep down to the core. Like, it's going to be a fucking phenomenal game, and I am going to get that game on day one because, my God, it looks so fucking beautiful. And I'm going to have to fucking play the fuck out of it. I might do a fucking Let's Play on here. I don't fucking know. We'll see. I don't know if I can wait that long to fucking do a Let's Play, bro. I got to fucking just play that shit as soon as I get it. I don't want to fucking set up the fucking gameplay recording shit and everything. But still, I mean, it looks fucking amazing, you know? And everything else they showed Kingdom Hearts DLC. That looked fucking dope. They showed the Avengers game. That's what really fucking killed it for me because the Avengers game looks so good. It looks like the same direction that the Spider-Man PS4 game went, where it's more story-driven and more character-based and a lot of superhero games at the time. You know, really started off from Batman Arkham Asylum. They're like taking that and developing it into a more story-based game than even that game was. And that game, you know, it was all story-based essentially, I mean, in combat, but still, I mean, it looked fucking amazing to me. That's just my opinion, and I'm really excited for that game. I know I'm missing some shit from this press conference. I mean, fuck, dude, I might have to fucking pause this recording real quick and fucking say, like, look at this shit, because I know there's something I'm missing. Okay, yeah, I remember what the fuck I was missing. I was missing the Final Fantasy VIII remaster. I mean, they're finally giving that game some love. I haven't played it yet because I never really had a PS fucking one to play it on, so like I never had the experience to the means to actually fucking play that game. I've obviously played 7, 9, 10, 10-2, fucking, you know, 12, fucking 13, motherfucking 15. You know, I haven't played the MMOs. That's not the fuck this is about. I'm finally gonna be playing Final Fantasy VIII for the first time because I never had the fucking means to actually play that game because, you know, they're finally giving that game some love after all these fucking years. And, you know, that's really fucking beautiful, you know. So, all in all, I'm gonna give this fucking press conference a 9 out of 10. There were some games I didn't give a shit about, like the Final Fantasy 14 bullshit and like a couple games here and there. But all in all, from what they did show, they looked beautiful. And I really can't wait to get my hands on the 2 games they showed off at the beginning and the end, Final Fantasy VII and fucking the Avengers game. I'm really happy about that. And yeah, let's just move on to the final press conference. Alright, so the final press conference, I'm pretty sure this isn't a shock, but Nintendo basically won E3. They won every E3 for years to come, probably. It's going to be very hard to top this E3, just because of everything that was shown. They came out swinging with Dragon Quest character and fucking Smash. And while I'm not too crazy about Dragon Quest, I know there was a couple thousand million people who fucking went insane when they saw the Dragon Quest character being shown off. And I think that is really cool. And, they just go on and showed so many games that I'm really interested in. Dragon Quest on the fucking Switch. Motherfucking, everything, Spyro, fucking, Fire Emblem, fucking Luigi's Mansion 3, Animal Crossing, Link's Awakening, motherfucking everything I've seen out of this fucking press conference I was interested in, besides that Netflix game. That's the one thing I wasn't really that interested in. I was like, oh, that's okay, I guess, but I didn't really know what else to say about it. My friend Pedro, there's so many Switch games coming out in the near future that I'm not gonna have enough money for, man. This isn't fair. And it's like, then out of nowhere, I was thinking they were just gonna end it with this announcement. They show off Banjo-Kazooie in Smash, and they did the fake troll out thing. They were like, hi, it's Dunk Hut, but nope, it really turned out to be Banjo-Kazooie, man, and that fucking shocked me. I'm really excited for Microsoft to be doing this, because they're just showing that they fucking love Nintendo, essentially. See, in my opinion, they don't really see Nintendo as a competitor, because, they're seeing the Switch as a handheld console. So they're just like, yeah, we'll support them. We don't got no handhelds for them to fucking compete with us. So, like, we'll support them, man. And I just find that really fucking awesome, man. And, just when you think that nothing couldn't get any more crazier, they ended with the one trailer that had me in tears. The sequel for Breath of the Wild 2. That shit made me fucking cry, dude. That was one of the best fucking trailers I've ever seen for any video game in the history of ever. Okay, maybe I won't go that far because Twilight Princess's trailer was fucking amazing. But, like, just seeing the way that they're taking Breath of the Wild and making it dark like they did with Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time, this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted something more like Majora's Mask. I wanted something crazy dark and shit like this, bro. Whoo, this game better be rated T for teen. That's what I'm saying, because, like, if it's not, then I'm going to be a little disappointed. At least a rated E10 plus, because I know it's going to be dark as shit, yo. I really can't wait. And they fucking won E3 from my fucking year and last year and every year, honestly. This was the best E3 of the decade now, probably, to be honest. So I'll give this a 10 out of 10. What else can I get it? Like, it fucking made me want everything that they showed off. Everything they showed off was everything I wanted. They fucking listened to the fans. You can't hate this press conference at all. So yeah, overall, E3 2019, if you average out all the press conferences, I'll give it, this is not mathematical averaging, but overall, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. This shit was actually pretty good. You had 3 really good press conferences, and you had like 2 shitty, so I couldn't make it like a 9 out of 10 or fucking, 8.5. I had to give it 8 just because the 8, 9, and 10, oh my god, yo, they average out, they average it out. So fuck it. If you like this video, give it a like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. I really hope you stay to the end. If you stay to the end, let me get a cookies in the chat or in the comments or whatever. Yeah, let me get a cookies, oatmeal cookies, whatever cookies. Tell me your favorite cookie, fuck it. Yeah, tell me your favorite cookie in the fucking chat below. And let me get a Booga Squad as well. Peace out, guys. I hope you liked it, and I am out of here.